Hello and welcome to InFocus with me, Curtis Hinton, on Q's News. In this special edition of InFocus, we are talking about MrBeast and his new program, Beast Games, which is on Amazon Prime. It started on the 19th of December, but although the games and MrBeast is known for giving away millions of dollars over the past few years, this show has caused some controversy. And joining me in the discussion today, we've got Baybars Qureshi. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
So, you've seen the first two episodes of Beast Games. What's your initial analysis of the show?
Well, I think it was a pretty good show. It was definitely based on Squid Game, which was his most popular video. It was like a remake of Squid Game.
Yeah.
But this is like an original series that he's making.
Do you think it's Amazon Prime's version of Squid Games? Obviously, Squid Games is on Netflix. Is it Amazon Prime's way of kind of jumping straight in there with one of the world's most popular content creator?
Yeah, I think so. So instead of just making a show, they're taking like the world's most popular content creator, MrBeast, 300 million subscribers on YouTube, and then they're using his popularity to make the show popular as well.
So usually on YouTube, he did do the preliminary rounds on YouTube, where people kind of fought to get on this program. Why do you think he made the switch to go to Prime? Do you reckon he went to Prime or Prime went to him?
I think he went to Prime, and then Prime kind of accepted him and like offered him more money, basically.
Do you think that's why he moved from YouTube to Prime?
Yeah, because the thing with YouTube is that even if a lot of people view it, he's still gonna have to like pay for the staffing. He's paying everybody $2,000, the prize money, and apparently he spent £15 million on a city that he built from scratch, which I don't think, even if this show on YouTube did really well, wouldn't
Make the money back. So for those who haven't seen the program, what's the program about? So talk us. It's called Beast Games. So what happens?
So it's kind of like a game show sort of thing where he has 1,000 contestants, like that are going through like mental, physical, and social challenges to try to win $5 million. Which, yeah, every round there's like a lot of people eliminated, which definitely there's like heartbreak and surprises and plot twists.
So is it only one winner of money, or can anyone win at any point some sort of money?
Well, everybody who participated in this is walking away with $2,000.
Okay, so they've got some money at least, whether they've been in there for one episode or if they make it all the way to the end.
Yeah, which is still a substantial amount of money, though.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I suppose if you go out on week 1, you don't mind 2,000, but if you go out week 7, for example, you probably want a bit more money than £2,000.
Yeah.
MrBeast is known for giving away cash to lure people out of a competition, or is he doing that in this again?
He's doing way more of that now. Like, in the first 5 minutes of the show, he promised anyone who eliminated themselves, if one person got eliminated, he would give them $1 million. If 2 people got eliminated, he gave them $500K. So however many people come out, they're going to split $1 million amongst themselves, which is interesting because if only one person comes out, they're going to get a lot of money.
Yeah. 1/5 of what the jackpot is of the show. And it's the highest ever given away on TV or streaming history, $5 million.
Yeah.
It's not something you'd say no to. Now, MrBeast, he's a kind man. He's given a lot of money away, a lot of cars away. He's facing lawsuits. Him and Amazon are facing lawsuits. You've grown up with MrBeast being kind of a big star, if you like, on social media, YouTube. Does he strike you as the kind of man who's facing the allegations of not paying people the right money, allowing wrong things to happen, sexual harassment specifically, not even providing meals and basic hygiene, and dangerous conditions for the contestants? Does he strike you as that kind of person?
Well, not at all. Like, after I saw this video about all this, like, my whole perspective kind of changed. Like, you watch MrBeast and then you're like, what a kind guy, giving people money. And then this opposite perspective, it almost feels fake. Like, it shouldn't exist. It is not real.
Do you think it's people potentially upset they haven't won and they want more money for the time that they gave?
I think it probably is a mixture of both. Like, they probably are exaggerating the story a bit to kind of get more money, get more attention.
Yeah. I mean, to talk about some of the things, so apparently small portions of cold oatmeal and hard-boiled eggs are provided daily, twice. I mean, we saw, if we are comparing this show with Squid Games, we saw on Squid Games that they do have basic meals. That's what the whole thing is. It's very basic. It's you're giving up the luxury of freedom of life to choose what you eat to go into this to win a huge sum. They weren't expecting to be in a 5-star resort, surely.
Yeah.
Something else is that they've been denied belongings, apparently, including medication. I mean, Amazon's such a big network. You'd like to think that they've produced this program of MrBeast, that something like that's not gonna happen, surely.
Yeah, I would think the same, but apparently, maybe not. But I think this whole like talk about if this is like not fair to like people who are not getting enough money for like how long they've been on, kind of mixes with this. Say the losers like kind of salty, or is this actually real?
If it's actually genuine, I think I mean, I imagine they would have all signed some sort of agreements to say that they know they're not guaranteed any money, but obviously if they've guaranteed 2,000, then I mean, staff being criticised as unprofessional, saying that this whole show was poorly planned. Apparently, a staff member was threatened to be sacked after refusing to clean up human waste without proper equipment. Does this really attack MrBeast, or is it more on Amazon? Because let's face it, he's probably not in that side of it. He is creating the games, he's presenting it, if you like. Do you think he should have an element of responsibility, or do you think it's Amazon more than it is MrBeast?
I think it would be more Amazon, as they're probably the people organizing all the filming.
He's not going to employ staff, is he? He's not going to employ the cleaners. He does it change your perspective on MrBeast? I mean, I know it's hard until something's proven. I mean, we're in a country where you're innocent until proven guilty, if you like, and so is the United States. As a person who will consume MrBeast content, and of a generation that would, do you think it's going to affect him negatively?
I think, well, I've seen his videos, like, they used to get, like, upwards of 200 million views, but now they're, like, declining, which I think might be a sign of this, as you're saying, negatively impacting him. And if there is solid, like, hard evidence to this, then his channel is going to be very negatively affected.
Well, MrBeast's response, a spokesman said, attributed to issues to logistical challenges, extreme weather and unexpected complications, and steps have been taken to review the process to ensure better conditions for future productions. Not denying that this has all happened, just saying that they acknowledge things have gone wrong and they're going to fix it. I mean, we are in 2024. These programs have been going on for a while. Don't get me wrong, extreme conditions were allowed before. Now they're actually stepping up and saying, no, you can have these sorts of shows. Where do these shows go from now? Do you imagine you're going to see it? He's only released 2 of the 10 episodes so far. They come out weekly on a Thursday. Do you see more of these programs being made? Do you see this getting a second series?
I think if it does well, even if it does really well, I don't think he's going to make a second series.
No.
With all the cost that this has, his primary audience is on YouTube. So I don't think a lot of kids would probably have Amazon Prime subscriptions.
Yeah.
Particularly like his demographic, which is like kids and age group. So I think YouTube is probably going to be better for him as a long term. It's quicker to do, doesn't cost as much money, and yeah.
That's the thing. That's a very good point. In terms of his viewership, YouTube is free. They don't have to pay anything to log onto YouTube and to view, whereas with Prime you do. So it'd be interesting to see if he does more programs with Prime.
Yeah.
Are you still a fan of MrBeast?
I mean, I still am.
Yeah.
But if I was a really big fan before all this, now I'm a bit less of a fan of MrBeast after seeing that this might be true.
A bit apprehensive of what might you're going to see how this plays out before making kind of a decision.
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you think at home watching this. Is this the ultimate challenge, or is it just filled with controversy? You've been watching InFocus with me, Curtis Hinton, and my special guest, Baybars Qureshi, on Q's News.